So I thought I'd give you guys another tutorial. A lot of you have been emailing me questions about what to do for fantasy makeup. So in the spirit of I just watched the new Frozen movie, I figured I would give you guys a bit of an Ice Queen one. So this right here is what I'm going to show you today. It is just something pretty basic, but you could use it for your fantasy mark. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take a white color and a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and put a lot of white all up and around my eyebrow. So I've already put on a primer, and now I'm just going to go up, above, underneath, and under my eye with a nice white color, and that's going to give me this lightened skin tone. You guys can totally use a lighter tone of foundation to do this. I don't even own foundation, so that's not something I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna use shadow, fluff it in there, lighten up my skin tone. Just kind of blend it out. I put a big amount of this right on my nose, right in the center, down my nose. So I'm almost gonna look kind of like a bird. So we're going bird-like, so we want our nose to be really light colored. I'm not gonna go too much on my lid, just because I will be putting other colors there. Okay, so now I've got a nice field of light, kind of like my other side. Now I'm gonna go in with my chiseled brush, so something with a nice sharp edge, and I'm gonna put in that light blue line, because then I can just color it in and make that go by a lot faster. I'm gonna use that brush to kind of give it a beginning of a fill-in. That goes up into my eyebrow. And then I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna stick it out the corner as well and kind of angle it up with the direction of my eye. It's gonna go right underneath the lash line as well and right out the back. Then from about mid-lid, so right there, it's right mid-lid, I'm gonna make a triangle going out to the corner. Filling in my whole triangle with my light blue. And so now I have the base of my shape. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna fill in the rest of this blue, because we're gonna put some more blue there later, but for now we just wanna have a base. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a darker blue. So for me, it's almost a royal blue. It's really bright, that one right there. And I'm gonna put that one right through my eyebrow. So we've been using this light blue and then that one so far. So I'm gonna kind of focus on the underneath of my eyebrows so that you can actually see the blue. I've got those nice 90s eyebrows that aren't super thick, so I can fill them in quite aggressively and it's not gonna look too wild. Okay, so now I've kind of got my dark blue in my eyebrow. Then the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a different brush. I'm gonna take kind of a fluffy one here, and I'm gonna use my light purple. So that's actually the color that's underneath the glitter on that eye. And I'm just gonna put that one in because I like to have a base under my glitter. Otherwise, I find that sometimes it shows a little too warm or a little too peachy. We're just gonna put our purple right over the lid, up into that blue line. And then I'm gonna kind of blend it upward a little bit so it's above my crease. So I've got a nice purple field of color there. Then I'm gonna go ahead and take a more flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna get my glitter. So my glitter, I'm just gonna use a straight up silver glitter, and I'm gonna use a lot, and I'm gonna push it over top of the purple. And a good little tip is if you want your glitter not to fall, like you don't even want any fallout on your cheek underneath, then pat it on. I'm rubbing it on because I'm okay with a little bit of glitter fallout. Like, I'm magical, so I can have glitter fallout. So I'm just gonna put that glitter all over top of the purple and kind of blend over top. Again, right up to that blue line. So I'm glittery all up in there. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is darken some of the tones. So right now I'm very light. I have some bright blues, but I don't have any kind of depth going on. So I'm gonna take a very small brush, this one right here, and I'm just gonna take my darker of my two blues that I've been using, and I'm gonna just push that one into the center, right into that corner. So take a little brush and then just push it into my center there, working it in there. Blending it out into my lighter blue. Blending it up, kind of into that light blue up to our eyebrow. Blending out my eyebrow. Just darkening that center. The more you darken and blend out, the more intense the look is gonna get. I'm also gonna take some of that bright blue, and right here in the corner, I'm gonna run some underneath the other blue, just to give it a little more depth. Blend out a little more onto my nose. Being a little more brave with this side because the other side is the first time I've done this look. I'm gonna pull that into my lash line underneath there. Okay. Get a little more sun so you can kind of see what's going on a little better on that side. So now all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna touch up my whites. So big fluffy brush into my white color. And then I'm just gonna run more underneath there. Run more above my eyebrow. And now just to do my eyeliner. So eyeliner and mascara is all I've got left. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take my eyeliner right along my lash line. And now I'm gonna put on mascara. So this would look really awesome with some cool false eyelashes. Unfortunately, I don't have any with me. As you can see, I did go a little bit brighter on the one side than the other, so I'm probably gonna touch up this side, make it a little darker because I went a little more intense on the side that I was a little braver. That second side got a little braver for you guys. So I would definitely say my second side turned out better than my first. I'm gonna go in and re-brighten this a little bit, but basically that's it. Just a nice Ice Queen fantasy makeup. If you wanted to change this and do kind of a woodland elf, you could do greens and do more browns and greens going on, but it's just a good fantasy look because it gives me sharper, more intense features, and it's definitely something you wouldn't wear every day, which is what we're looking for from our fantasy look. So there you go. There's my intense contouring ice queen.